I 1000% believe this. This will be the #1 shoe you will see being worn in the fall this year. 1000%. There's no chance that any other Jordan will be worn more than this sneaker this year in the fall. Stamp it. Welcome, Cool Cats and Doggies, to another episode of FiqNSneaks. Today we'll be going on the Air Jordan Retro High OG in the Palomino colorway. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell to catch all the content we have on the channel. At the end of the video, make sure you leave a comment below if you bang with it. Fire. A retail cop fire in 2023. It feels good. And make sure to check me out on all social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok. I'm out here. But let's hop into the review of this nice clean shoe. Now we start with the box that got this little gloss on top, and I'm explaining to y'all the definition of Palomino, sorry about that, and then we'll chop it up because this one's interesting. Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, black metallic gold Palomino. Big feet gang salute. Size 13, you know how I do.
A retail dub feels so good.
It's like the first time the last 7 or 8 shoes
that I haven't paid resale for. I've been going ham, yo. So I needed something refreshing, something so clean that made me feel like I'm doing a good job in life with my purchases. Once you open up this box, you would usually be greeted by some paper, but I've already moved the paper and looked at the shoes beforehand because I had to compare it to another Jordan 1. And I just want to let y'all know, throughout the video, you'll see them tied up. Right now, they're not. And I hate that they come untied. I really hate the Jordan 1s come untied. Like, executive producer, I'm going to beg her to tie them for me. I probably got to buy her lunch or dinner or something. I hate tying up shoes. Because once you're done and it's not even, I snap. I absolutely go ham. I get so angry. As you can see, this is the Palomino ones. Palomino actually means a pale, tan, or golden horse with a white mane and white tongue. I don't know what that actually has to do with this shoe right here. That's kind of funny. But I know what Jordan Brand did. Jordan Brand came out with Palomino 3s, which would fit the bill of the colors that I just talked about. But because this is predominantly black, it does not go together. But when they usually have a bunch of shoes with similar colors, they just call it that for a while. You could call this whatever you want. You can call this black mocha. You can call it, I don't know, but if you're not familiar with the Jordan Brand history of color blocking, this is Bread 1 color blocking. And for that reason, I knew that it might be harder to get this retail dub than usual. And it was, and it wasn't. So I'll explain that right now, and then I'll go over the shoe. Back in the day, I hit 3 Mocha 1s. Shafiq, what is Mocha 1s? When Travis and Kanye came out with the first wave of brown and tan shoes, everyone went nuts for this one right here. This is the Mocha 1. I hit a pair on Foot Locker. Tiff hit a pair on Foot Locker for me. I hit from another site. And then at that time, I sold 2. She still has her pair. I still have my pair. It looks DS because I've worn it maybe 4 times in 3 years. And I really only wore this or brought it out. It was the bottom of the stack. Number 15 out of 16 high. But I wore it to go grab these from Foot Locker and made a little vlog about it. People have been asking, are these 2 shoes, which one's better? Mochas are better. But because I hit 3 of those, I was wary of 1s in 2023 because people were sleeping on 1s nowadays. So I didn't want to join the 30 back in the day, I probably joined 16, 17 raffles for that shoe. It's yo, if I do this and they make me put my credit card, it might be Saturday and I might be $1,700 in the shoes. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to join Foot Locker and Champs because if you win, they'll let you know. And then you can pick it up. And or I'll join Sneakers. And if I don't hit there, either it wasn't meant to be or I'll just go trade something that I already plan on trading for a shoe that might get up to 30, 40 bucks. I hit on Foot Locker and picked this up out of Springfield Foot Locker. Shout out to Foot Locker. And then I sent out the bird call to all my friends to try for themselves because I was only going to go 1 pair this time. They're not super flippant. That'll be a long hold. I'm not really in it for the reselling, but I could be, and then which I know these won't go up for a couple years. Then they might be 450 bucks. That's maybe no according to my calculations today because I'm saying all that right now. But my boy mistaken my text for trying for me, and he did. So I got another pair on the way, and I'm not even mad at it because maybe I should have 2 pairs. This shoe is worthy of being a 2-shooter, if that's a word. I'm going to call it a word today. A 2-pair shooter today. So I'm going to go at the top of your shoe at your toe cap with this nice black leather. Heading to your toe box, you're greeted with this nice classic perforated holes that you get on Air Jordan 1s. But you have this very subtle brown suede. Heading towards the middle of your shoe, you see more black because it's a bread colorway. This shoe's predominantly black with the second colorway usually on your toe box and at the back of your shoe. You are then greeted with a brown swoosh that then ends up transitioning to the back of your shoe where, like I said, it's predominantly brown as well. Your collar is black, but for real, on the back of your shoe, it's predominantly brown. Besides the wing sign you get in black on your lateral side of each shoe. You got a black nylon tongue, the same nylon tongue you get on regular dunks. I'm not the biggest fan of nylon tongues, but it's classic and it belongs there. You have black laces that aren't laced up right now. I'm going to have to lace those things up. And because I guess of the pale tan / golden horse, you get random gold right here. Random gold right here on your tongue tag, your black tongue tag with random gold Nike Air. Because they said white mane and white tail, I guess, and it was like the pale tan, they gave us a almost aged midsole. This is aged, but not like overly done. And then one of the most classic outsoles of all time, brown. Shoes should be a classic. Just because people are sleeping on ones, I guess it might not be. Real sneakerheads copped. But like, it's not talked about a lot. Or it's not talked about maybe enough, I guess. I definitely think this is going to be worn all fall. It's the perfect fall shoe. I'm also a little indifferent, not because of what I pay for them, 180 after fees, what, 190, 191. That's cool. That's gravy. I want that. The recent brand new colorways of Jordan 1s, like the Heritage or Wash Black ones that I got, and then maybe even the Lucky Green ones that I got, came with 2 laces. So if you want to be weird and give me a shoe that's not actually the right colorway as the definition, but throw some gold on here, I think I wanted either aged laces or gold laces to match this. Maybe even white. Because then if you gave me white laces, I could maybe have a bigger argument that these shoes should be compared or they're similar outside of it just being Jordan 1s and brown. But this brown is darker. And this doesn't have a lot of white outside of that aged midsole, so I don't think it's a good comparison. Plus, this is one of those memes or whatever, like, this one had to live for this one. I don't even know the wording or whatever. Mochas are better than Palomino ones, but these shoes are awesome. I do think my favorite color blocking for Jordan 1s is black toe color blocking, that one, over bread color blocking, but plenty people's favorite color blocking is bread. Like I said, they were retail $180. They're currently going for $230, $240. At the fees, that's $260, $270. I think they might do a slight dip before they just go up and up. Once they start to dry out from the resellers, this shoe will be a problem. Like I told you, I didn't go for a pair on sneakers because I knew I went on Foot Locker. But then I heard from other friends that they didn't hit on either. So like, even though it was a 190,000 pair on sneakers on that Saturday that just passed, some people didn't hit, and that's crazy. And I think that's just nuts because I think everyone should be able to have this type of Jordan 1, especially for the fall. Why wouldn't Jordan Brand want everyone to wear this anyway and be like their own little like marketing army or something? Grades for this, I'm gonna give it a 9. I can't give it a 10 because I'm also not the biggest Jordan 1 fan, so it's not like my holy grail number. On top of that, like I said, I wanted some white to like help unclash this, or just laces that match this stupid gold on the tongue tag. Or if I just want to be nitpicky, maybe not a nylon tongue, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Let me know in the comments below if you think a 9 is too high, if you think this is a perfect shoe, because you might be a 1 lover and like, Shafiq, what are you talking about? This is definitely the example of if you swapped out the brown for blue, which is Royal ones, someone's going to cop. Green, then it's etc. Someone's going to cop. And I think that even though ones are slowed down, and I'm not the biggest 1 fan, I still might cop that Jordan 1 if you just swapped out the brown. If they came out with this in tan, I don't know right now because it's too similar. But I can see someone still doing it for the fall. Let me know in the comments if you like the Palomino ones. Let me know if you like the Palomino 3s better. That's weird. And let me know if you like the Palomino ones better than the Mocha ones. And if you have these two, because if you do good stuff, like I said, you wouldn't even know that I've worn mine outside of the stupid laces. I didn't even lace these up to the lace locks here. This is weird. Oh, and I think this leather feels better than this, but I guarantee you it's the same leather. It just what happens. It's like a FOMO thing. I had this one first, so this one has to be better. I don't know. But until the next video, I'ma holla at you. Bye-bye. Super clean. I'm sure we'll see pictures with someone holding coffee like we did with those. I did a video with those at a coffee shop. It was like a thing. Bye-bye. And things are cool. I like things. You dig? Damn, they smell great. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this with the B-roll with them laced. Because that did not happen while I reviewed the shoe. It's executive producer, what do you want to eat? You gotta lace these up. I'm not doing that.